The Gen Zs are repeating the mistake that the millennials did, which was pull each other down. And we are not just seeing it in politics, we're even seeing it in real life. When our youth right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Guys, don't try to swipe up this video. Huyo anayejulikana kama Morara Kebaso ameweza kujitetea. Nataka nikuwekea video, na kama sijakuwekea, kama haujalike video hakikisha umelike, na kama haujasubscribe hapo chini hakikisha umesubscribe, na kumbuka hii channel itakuwa inakuletea zile habari ambazo hamtakuwa mnapashwa. Hebu tazama kisha uniambie pale kwenye comment section unanitazama ukiwa maeneo gani.
The Gen Zs are repeating the mistake that the millennials did, which was pull each other down. And we are not just seeing it in politics, we're even seeing it in real life. When a youth right now makes money, if you buy a car and you are too young to buy a car by their standards, they say you are wash or they say you are Illuminati if you buy a car at a young age, whereas you as Morara truly bought a car at 22 years without stealing public funds, by just working hard. So there is a self-esteem problem. When a young lady, let's say in a company, gets a promotion to a managerial or mid-managerial level, they say she's sleeping with the boss. So we are self-cannibalizing. We are it's like somebody who has given up on their dreams and wants every other person to give up on their dreams, so that they are at the miserable corner together, so that we are miserable
so
together.
You are telling them you are not a project?
I'm telling them for sure, and let me say it categorically without mincing my words. I have never been a project. I can never be a project. So I'm neither one, nor do I intend to ever be one. Why? Because I have a mind of my own, a future that I see for my peers, for my children, and I serve only the country and God.
Okay.
And that Jubilee Party has 4 cabinet secretaries in government, meaning Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta is perfectly in business with William Ruto. He has a bank called NCBA Bank, whose biggest client is government, and it has recorded the largest profit last year. So his bank is doing business with government. He has 4 ministers inside government, but he is speaking like opposition while in government. And while in opposition, he is offering us a choice for our future, the future that he destroyed. Surely, between me, Morara Kebaso, who is trying to bring the youth together, and Jubilee Party, and their candidate, who is a project, definitely they are the project of Uhuru Kenyatta, and by extension a project of William Ruto, because there is no difference between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. They are CME twins conjoined at the hip. They are in business partners. They do this thing together. If Kenyans are not careful, let me tell you what Emmanuel Toy is going to happen. If Kenyans are not careful, we've always had elections where we choose between Mwizi A and Mwizi B. We've always had that.
Mwizi wetu.
We've always had an election where we choose between Devil 1 and Devil 2, where you go to the ballot box already disappointed, because you're not going to choose a good leader. You're going to choose the one that is worse than the worst, the one that is less worse. Then when he acquires power, he becomes worse than the worst. That is the option we've always had, where you go to the ballot, you don't have an option. You either choose between Mwizi A and Mwizi B. And if we are not careful as Kenyans, and this I'm saying even to the youth of Kenya, this is what is going to happen. And I'll tell to you step by step. Around next year, Raila Odinga will leave government. He'll say, I've tried to assist William Ruto, nimeshindwa. I've given him even experts, hawawezi. Huyu asaidiki, he will leave. Then he will do the usual drill that he always does. He'll go around 5 or 6 counties. He'll say he's consulting. He will consult, then he'll come with a 5-point agenda of the things people have told him. I mean, I'm telling you, the script is already there.
You're not a prophet.
We just need to read the script. He'll say he has come with a 5-point agenda. He'll say that 5-point agenda, one of the things the Kenyans have told him is high cost of living. The second thing is justice for all those people who've been hurt during Mandamano. The third thing is auditing the public death. The fourth thing is the living conditions of Kenyans, that the cost of living is too high. The fifth thing is reforms. And then he'll say this must happen within 30 days. He'll start Mandamano. This opposition will join him. They'll become an opposition together again with Wamunyoro. And we will go to 2027 with Raila as the candidate for the opposition and Ruto as the candidate for government. And the Gen Zs will have to choose between Raila and Ruto if we don't raise an alternative right now.